Hey, love, Karen Rockite here, your life purpose expert and women's happiness expert. And today I want to talk about something plaguing all of us: loneliness. So I don't know about you, but there have been plenty of times in my life when I felt super lonely. I remember being married the first time and someone was right next to me in bed and I felt lonely. I've been with a group of girlfriends when they were all talking about their kids and I don't have kids and I felt lonely. I've been in so many situations where I felt lonely, and I'm someone who's blessed with a lot of friends and a lot of love. And I am so passionate about this. Last week, I talked to you about anxiety and depression, and I got so much response. I mean, dozens and dozens of response from you. So thank you. And what this tells me is that we are all interested, we are all passionate about creating a society, creating a community, creating for girls and women and boys and kids everywhere, a world where we are living, we are being the happy, vibrant people we were born to be. But loneliness has become an epidemic. In fact, research shows that we literally we are lonelier today than we were 30 years ago. A research study that looked from 1985 to 2004, and that already is 14 years ago, showed that people, on average, people used to have 3 people that they felt like were close confidants, and that's gone down to 2. And a research study from 2010 showed that the way our body responds to being isolated, to being alone, is as harmful to us as smoking cigarettes. And so we got to look at this and we have to say something is going on. What are we going to do? And we can look at, wow, we're all on our phones all day long, or we're on Facebook, we're not connecting. And that is absolutely true. But Facebook's not going away. Your phone's not going away. So what we actually have to do is be super intentional about connecting. Super intentional about connecting. One of my favorite researchers, my favorite authors is Brené Brown. She is like the queen of research on shame and vulnerability. And she's taught me so much about how we have to lean in. And that is scary. I mean, a big reason why I sometimes create a wall between myself and other people is that when I was in 5th grade, I remember I had this little group of girlfriends and we were all really close. And then one day they just stopped talking to me. And I thought, I did something so wrong. I did something so wrong. What did I do? What did I do? Why are you so mad at me? And then they ended up spreading a huge rumor about me throughout the whole school. And I mean, it still like hurts. And I feel now I still like sometimes will isolate myself. And what I have found, though, time and time and time again, is that what I actually need to do in the times I want to lean out, I actually need to lean in. This past weekend, I led a retreat, and one of the women was saying how she didn't want to come. She wanted to lean out, and then she ended up sharing this with us, and it created this moment of connection for us to be able to love her. It is scary, though, to lean in with vulnerability and say, I need love. But we are social creatures. We were born to be social. I mean, if you go back to kind of the beginning of time, people think of like survival as it's me versus you. And that is one way of survival. But really what happened is we evolved as a group because there were dinosaurs and saber-toothed tigers, and like we needed to protect each other as a group. So literally the reason like we all so desperately want to fit in and belong when we're young, when we're in 5th grade, is because if we were not loved by the group, we died. That was kind of our early ancestors. And so that's why isolation creates so much of your stress hormones. That's why isolation and loneliness feels so crappy. We have to lean in. And it's a huge reason why I create sisterhoods. Honestly, I create the sisterhoods that I have always craved. Sisterhoods where women listen to each other and you can share the truth about what is going on with you, and you can hug each other and say, me too. And then we laugh and we dance and we get the crap out and we get our anger out and we get our sadness out, and then we like love all over each other. And sisterhoods where we say to each other, oh my God, you're amazing and you're amazing, and this is what I see for you and this is what I see for you, and we lift each other up. And if you do not have a sisterhood like this, please, please, please find one, whether it's with me or it's with another coach. This is what we need, especially as women. The research is super interesting about this. Research shows that women who have close girlfriends actually live longer and are healthier. And the same is true men who are married to women, same thing. Women have, because women are nurturing, because we have a higher dose of oxytocin, which is the cuddle hormone, like we connect. So I know it's scary. If you had an experience like I did in 5th grade or in high school where the girls were mean to you, I know that you probably want to lean out. I know it's hard in the middle of your busy day where you're taking care of the reports at work or with the kids or both or whatever. I know it's hard to find that time. You will be so much happier. I see this time and time again with the women who come to my retreats, with the women who are part of my groups, when you lean in. And so today, find one friend that you can call and connect with genuinely. Or go online and find a retreat that you can be part of, or say yes to being part of a sisterhood. And then take that deep breath, read Brene Brown, and choose to be vulnerable. Choose to lean in, to love, to connection, because that's how you're going to live your happiest life. So with that, may you live purposefully, may you love yourself, and may you love life. Bye for now, my love.